Hey, I apologize that it's kind of dark in this room, but I have a very good topic to talk about today, and that topic is going to be keeping a mind of no beliefs. You see, the truth is that the scriptures of a lot of religions talk about it, but not a lot of people live it. And the truth is that to have no beliefs is the key to spirituality, because like having the right outlook on life is something that you absolutely need. Here's why. Because when somebody treats you a certain way, you will know how to respond to them if you have the right view. Or if something is happening in your life that doesn't align with your worldview, you can feel bad because of it, because of that. So you always want to have a right view. And the way you do this is by not having any beliefs. Belief is a very, very, very destructive thing, because through beliefs you can excuse yourself to do evil. You can excuse yourself to lie. Think about how many times people have lied to themselves and lied to others, claiming something to be true because they themselves believe it. At the end of the day, if you don't have any beliefs, you can't really lie. You'll just be saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And you should get used to saying, I don't know a lot. Because if somebody asks you something, they're not asking for your assumption or your best guess. They're asking, do you actually know about the answer to this question? And your job is to say, I don't know, if you really don't know. So keep an open mind, have a mind with no beliefs, and try to do it every day. We live many lives. We're all immortal, we're all souls, and we all have lifetimes lived, and we all have lifetimes to come, infinite ones. It doesn't end. You're immortal, so that's life, reincarnation. And my just advice to you would be, right now you need to start work on it right now, because who knows how many beliefs you've compiled into your psyche, into your mind, into your spirit, and into your soul throughout your past lifetimes and in this one. You might have a completely different one, and this is why people fall into depression when something happens, or anxiety. It's just they're not ready. Their mind is pulling them one way, and the experience makes them go the other way, and it's like a metaphysical, energetic thing where it results, as a result, a product of the two things, your mental, like, fixed orientation or whatever you want to call it, your how you're mentally designed at that point, metaphysically, directionally, and how you experience what you're experiencing. When it doesn't align, it becomes very, very brutal sometimes. So it's time for you to really dig out all the weeds out of your mind, and it's time for you to go back to having a flawless, spotless mind. A mind that has no beliefs. So every day should be a thing. We compile these beliefs throughout lifetimes, and they add up. So right now you might think like, okay, I'm just gonna stop believing from now on. But no, you don't only have to stop believing from now on. And I'll explain what I mean by believing here shortly. But you also have to go in and just start like questioning everything. Be so open-minded. Be so skeptical of everything. That's the way you start, rebuilding and remodeling your mind back to its original foundational state, which is the best state. And so beliefs, what I mean is like anything. Do you believe in God? Do you believe that the world will end like the Bible says? Do you believe that Buddha existed? Do you believe that do you believe in reincarnation? Do you believe in your past? Do you believe anything that you don't know for sure, if you don't know it. Now, some stuff is true, but if you don't know it, you have to say you don't know. Reincarnation, for example, is true. But if you don't know it to be true, you can't tell yourself that it's true, even if you really trust somebody. The whole point is that you don't corrupt your mind with things that aren't true, because what causes suffering ultimately is having incorrect beliefs, is the whole point of this. So you got to have the right view, the right mind, the right outlook. Stop believing, start being skeptical, and you will notice, if you start practicing this really, you will notice mental, metaphysical changes in your psyche as you get closer and closer to your original intended mental state.